I can't think of an intro. So I guess let's just start with it. Today I'm gonna be drawing Mario 64. Since I did the Halloween special Luigi's Mansion kind of video, I wanted to do some more Mario games. And the first one that came to mind was Mario 64, since it's the first 3D game and it's the first one with, I guess, technical cutscenes. It was really hard to find scenes that I wanted to draw, since this game, while technically having some cutscenes, it does not have a lot. So let's just jump in straight into the first one. So for the first one, I have, I guess, the first cutscene in the game. Peach sending or writing the letter to Mario. So as you may have noticed, I'm taking the DS version as a reference, mainly because it's a little bit less polygonal as the N64 version. Even though the quality is still crap, it looks a little bit better. Like I can make out a little bit more of what's going on. So at first I was also kind of not sure if I wanted to have Peach's hair down or in a ponytail, since in the original she had it down, but in the remake she had it in a ponytail. I decided to go with a ponytail because it's a more unique look. I did enjoy drawing Peach in my style. Again, I've rarely drawn Mario characters in my own style before, so it was a little bit of puzzling to figure out what I wanted to do and how, but I'm pretty happy with how it came along. So as for the end result, I'm happy. There was no way I was gonna write down everything she said in like my handwriting. It is not nearly as, what's the word? I'm gonna look up the word. What is a word for pretty handwriting?
Here's what I found.
Cursive? My handwriting is not nearly as cursive. So I just used like some random font that looked kind of what I figure Peach would write in. I also added a white border around it to again give it like this, I don't know, like dreamlike feeling. I mean, it is Peach kind of reading the letter in her head, right, as she's writing it, I'd imagine, or Mario reading it in his head. So I thought that would be fitting. Next up, we have the big bad himself, Bowser. Again, someone I was really looking forward to. Bowser is just this weird mashup of animals or like creatures, and he's been hovering a lot between being really cute and friendly and being creepy and menacing. So I was really looking forward to kind of try to find a balance between that, or how I would portray him in this style, because I feel like especially in Mario 64 he was supposed to be more of a threat rather than like this cute bye instead of this cute monster, I guess. So I did try to lean in a little bit more of like his menacing side. I'm quite pleased with how it came out. In particularly, I really like his shell and like his collar. I also like the hair and like the skills on his like face. Now that I'm looking at it, if anything, I kind of took design from his galaxy appearance, which was always kind of my favorite Bowser design anyway, so it makes sense. Yeah, I really like how it came out, and I really hope they'll create an HD remake of Mario 64 at some point, someday. I mean, an HD remake of the not the DS version, the N64 version, not the DS. And finally, we have the classic ending with Peach kissing Mario on the nose this time. I was actually kind of wary of how this would look because Peach has a very human-esque design and Mario is very cartoony. Like, as soon as I drew like his big ass nose, I was like, oh no, how is this gonna look? And in the end, like, his head is still really big compared to Peach's, but it doesn't look as bad as I was expecting it to, luckily. Also, again, limited polygons, so I was really struggling with Peach's hands, so much so that I just had to take a photo of my own hand and use that as a reference. I can draw without references, but hands? I feel like hands for me, personally, when I have to just draw it out of my head, is just very 50-50. Like, it can look either fine or it can look absolutely abysmal. Also, I wasn't sure of how I wanted Mario to look. Like, I didn't want him to have just like this death stare to Peach when she was kissing him. But then when I like turned his brows to be more like empathetic, I guess, he just looked more sad. So I decided to just make it the angle a little bit less steep. So I still think Mario has kind of like this creepy death stare to Peach, but you know, I guess whatever, it's what he does in the game. It's not like he closes his eyes or whatever, so it's authentic. I do like how Peach came out, and I like Mario's hair. It's very, I don't know, curly and puffy. I like how the hair turned out in this, in these drawings. Yeah, I don't know. Especially Peach's side, I'm very happy with. And then when you look at Mario, I mean, I guess Mario looks fine too if you kind of take Peach away. But like, as a complete picture, I wouldn't say it's the prettiest thing ever, but it works. And that's all, you know, that's all that matters. So thank you so much for watching my first Mario drawing. Does Luigi count? Half. I do have more ideas of Mario type drawings, so look forward to that. I do want to kind of mix it up a little bit more with Nintendo franchise, with Nintendo games. So I'm taking kind of baby steps, you know? See what works. Yeah, we'll see what I'll do after that, I guess. What Nintendo franchise I'm gonna be drawing more, or just gaming franchise in general. But like always, if you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Later.